Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at InfoComm 2023, and I'm here with Mark Bonifacio from Sony. How are you doing, Mark?
I'm good, Gary. How are you?
Doing well. First off, congratulations. 16 new monitors, 4 families, 4 series of new monitors, new Bravias. What's the critical message here about the Bravia now?
A few messages. And number one is, as you mentioned, we got 4 new Series 16 models, and we have a unique, the same bezel design across all the series. So if you mix any of the series in a room or in a campus, you're going to have the same look throughout. That's number one. Number two, we're really proud on the BZ40 series, which is our flagship model. Here we have,
that's what you're looking at right now is a BZ40.
That's correct. So we have a deep black non-glare coating, so a high haze rating, so non-reflective. You'll see that a little more when we get into the booth. That's a first for us. And then our BZ40 and 50 here, they all come with a 5-year warranty now, also a first from us because we not only do we stand behind our image quality, but of course the reliability of our displays.
And of course all these Bravias have the ability to drive content from internal players, and you have chip on board, and you have slots for the different connectivity standards.
System on chip, Android platform, yeah, 32-inch to 98-inch.
And so let's pop in here. In this area of the booth, and remember, we're taking you through a booth tour. This is a full-on booth tour, and what we're going to try to do is give you a flair for everything that they have here. Now, the point is, if you see something that's interesting to you, go to our website, raypubs.com/infocom, and find the product, because we're going to shoot individual product videos on everything you're seeing here. But in this section of the booth, you're talking about your partners, and you've got, how many partners do you have now that are building products on the Sony Bravia platform?
You know, it changes every day. It's got to be more than 40, going to be close to 60 now, but by next year it'll probably be double that.
You've got a partner board right back here that talks about all the different partners.
We have over 20 partners in the booth, but this one talks about all the partners, and in the area behind me here, we're showing different signage applications, whether it's retail, transportation, healthcare, corporate, basically all the different verticals, and each one has a different digital signage partner featured.
Now this is something that was shown earlier today that's not even out yet. This is like a preview of your new device management platform. This is designed to simplify onboarding a bunch of new product, right?
Yeah, there's a couple pieces to it. So yes, it does allow for simple provisioning of the displays, so you could drive all the setup through all the different displays, and of course then it allows you to manage their health and make sure that whatever types of applications or stuff that you want running on the displays are running, and you could of course monitor to make sure they're running. You could even change inputs if you wanted, or turn the displays on and off.
And this is compatible also with like Symphony and some of the other third-party platforms out there.
That's right.
And it's got APIs for all that. But one of the cool things I want to see, I don't know if this is going to come across real well on this when we're standing. I want you to come stand where I'm standing here. But the monitor on the left has a normal monitor. The one on the right has the anti-glare coating on it. Now, there's no content on the one on the left, so that makes it a little difficult to compare apples to apples. But when they go black, you can see a big difference there. Like, there's no glare at all on the monitor on the right. That's pretty awesome.
Yep, it looks like our display turned off. Apologize for that.
That happens. So what are you showing here? What's the point of this section of the booth?
So again, sticking with the partnerships, in this area here, this is our collaboration, our meeting room space. So think about corporate collaborations, whether you're talking about small huddle spaces or larger meeting rooms. So we got different collaborations in here with Nariva, with Crestron, showing a Microsoft Teams room, and over here on the left wall we have a Crestron XIO control system.
So you're showing compatibility and collaboration with all the major brands. Now, I've noticed recently, especially in the last 6 months, that Sony has taken a very strong position with regard to sustainability. And part of that has been, it's not just part of the initiative, but part of it has been to change the packaging to be as close to 100% recyclable as possible.
That's correct. So we have a strong initiative towards a road to zero, sustainability for the planet. So anything we can do, we're trying to do, whether it's the packaging, as you can see, corrugated cardboard instead of plastics where possible. And even when we have to use plastics, we're not using virgin plastics anymore. We're using recycled plastics. Surplus is a Sony unique plastic that we're using. And then other things, the way the displays operate with local dimming and auto dimming functions to lower the total cost of ownership and the carbon footprint.
All right, so here I noticed, there's a lot of booths on the show floor showing virtual production, but y'all have focused on virtual production for corporate applications.
Yeah.
So tell me about what that means.
Yeah, so virtual production is also, incidentally, is another way to the road to zero for sustainability. So rather than having to go on set and shoot anything, this is showing a 110-inch wall through the window frame, so you could have a corporate, CEO sitting at a desk, and you can basically put them anywhere you want, and tie in, lower cost virtual production set to deliver a message.
Yeah, and you can see because of the quality of that camera there, the background's blurred. You got that nice look to it, that film look, cinematic look to it. The foreground is in focus, so you're simulating. They could be sitting anywhere.
They could be sitting anywhere, exactly.
I need that in my office. I sit in a closet.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? All right. And so if you're here at the show, this is a chance for you to come see the production quality PTZ cameras that they have here on site. But Sony also recently introduced some AI-based PTZ cameras that are really popular. I mean, people. The key to this is the AI is in the edge. It's in the camera itself.
It's in the camera, yeah. A few years back, we introduced the Edge appliance, which is also on the counter over there, the little black box. But now we introduced the SRG A40 and A.
Yeah. So basically, this technology, the AI technology in here, has been moved from this box into these cameras.
To the camera.
Right. So that means you can do auto framing and auto what
auto
else?
Tracking, just auto
tracking.
framing and track, but it's better than it was with the Edge, so it's enhanced as well, and it's all within the in the camera, so you don't need the external box. So again, a lower cost and a better overall operation.
Yeah, these are going to be popular. Are these shipping yet, by the way?
2 more months in August.
Months.
Yep.
Yeah, and they have facial recognition. They can remember who you are, and once you frame the person, regardless of where I walk on the stage or where I go, it's going to keep me in frame.
Yep, that's exactly true. Yep.
All right. So where are we going next? What's next here? Oh, projectors. Of course, Sony's got a heritage in projectors. You're a giant LCD manufacturer, and you're showing your line of some of the Pro AV line here.
Yeah, so this is just a sampling of the lineup. We have a demo room for the people at the show where they could see the projectors live, but here we wanted to keep it open and bright, so we're just showing the lineup from fixed lens to interchangeable lens to large venue, and finally our flagship 10,000 lumen 4K projector here all the way on the left.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. It's amazing how far projectors have come.
Yes, it is, and everything. Laser illumination is a big thing. We no longer make lamp projectors. I think we're going on 2 years now, so it's only laser.
And by the way, if you want to see individual videos on any of these products, we're actually going around shooting individual videos right now. So you can go to ravepubs.com/InfoComm, type in Sony in the video search window. We can't leave your booth without talking about CLED, right, and LED.
Yeah, so we actually have 3 LEDs in the booth. We saw the one at the virtual production set. This is a second one where we're showing a touch application along with TSI Touch and T1V. And here we're kind of simulating a briefing center. So you got the large touch panel, and you can throw content to the side screens, trying to, again, promote an application, a solution for the customer, and not just, highlight Sony product.
Yeah, and it's interesting because you don't often see touch on LED.
No. That's the first I've seen it personally, actually, and it's really slick, and people have been quite interested and been here, busy all day.
Yeah, and then finally, one of the coolest new products. Wayfinding. This is like a big application for signage, obviously.
Yeah. So again, another application. This one was with 22 miles, a wayfinding application. We're using it to promote ourselves. So here you can find everywhere in the hall where Sony is being featured in somebody's booth. I think there's over 30 other booths that have Sony product in them.
But none of them have this product. This one you're about to see. This is a brand new, and this is going to be tough to come across on a video camera, but this is basically, it's called a spatial reality display. It creates a 3D image out of a monitor technology.
That's correct. A 3D.
Actually, it's coming across really well on that display, on that camera.
Yeah, it does look really nice. So yeah, finding unique applications with this 3D glassesless display, whether it's gaming design, industrial design, even healthcare, retail. Really, every time somebody comes up here, they tell us, wow, this would be really cool used in this application. We say, great, let's test it.
So that the purpose of the camera in the front of the display is so that the content knows where it is spatially.
Yeah, that's right. Where you're
looking at your eyes.
Yep, looking at your eyes.
It's very cool. And what size is this coming? I believe you just came out with a new one, right?
Yeah, the new one we just came out with is 27-inch. On the back side, we have the original 15-inch one. So this is a second generation. And I would have to actually point out, Gary, we probably have to end in the front corner.
All right, let's go over there. Let's go. We're going to go over here and check out the CLED display. Everyone pops over to the Sony booth at InfoComm for the last half a dozen years because of this. Because this is the new CH series, 1.2 millimeter CLED.
That's right. So this is a 4K version. It's a 220-inch diagonal. So we have the new CH for high contrast and BH series for high brightness. This one's the CH, and it's really the flagship display in the booth.
Yeah. So BH is high brightness, CH high contrast.
Correct.
So you're going to have better colorimetry with higher contrast.
That's correct. And we have 1.2 and 1.5 millimeter, and of course, since it's a DV LED, you can make it any size you'd like.
Yeah, and what is the native? What size is this that we're looking at in the native resolution of something like this?
This one is 220-inch 4K UHD.
So it'll be a native 4K, 3840 by 2160. All right, so look, if you want to see any of these individually, just go to raypubs.com/infocom, type in Sony in the video search window. Mark, thank you very much for doing this. It's always tough to do tours when you're trying to cover a lot of things in a short period of time. And you do a great job. Flip around and take a look at that booth as we're signing off here, because we're about an hour away from the close of the show, but it's still busy. A busy day here. The show's been really good, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a great first day.
All right. Check us all out. All of our coverage at raypubs.com/infocom.